Hat Talk Webb is back. Well, just doing a RIP video to my hat. It's been through every national championship Nick Saban has had. Lots of milestones in my life. I've had 18 years. It's got to go. It's got to go. Got a new hat and everything, but just gonna take you through some of the games we've been through with it, some of the national championships, and just stuff that means something to me. I'm sure it won't mean much to anybody else, but oh well. History of the hat, history of the show, so it's all good, man. Like I said, this hat got it in 2008, and it went through the first SEC championship. We did lose to Florida. We came back in '09, beat the Longhorns 37-21 in the BCS National Championship. We went 14-0, first time since '92. We went undefeated, excuse me. And Mark Emerald won the Heisman that year with 1,658 yards. And if you remember the national championship game, that McElroy only threw about 12 times because he was injured and nobody knew it. It was kind of cool. It was a tough year, too, because I had been through a lot of tough things in my life that year. And I remember clearly as we were sitting there watching the Tennessee game that Lane Kiffin was coaching for Tennessee against Bama. It was really close, and we had to block 2 field goals with Mount Cody to win that game. It was a huge game. I remember the last field goals that we can't block 2 in a row. It's probably never been done. It'll never happen. So I went to the bathroom, and then my dad was screaming that we had won, blocked that second kick, and it was I always remember that year for that. And I felt like it wasn't the only thing, but I feel like Alabama football was the only solid thing I had in my life that year. It was a really rough year. 2011, Alabama beat the LSU Tigers 21-0 for the national championship, and we pitched the first shutout in BCS national championship history. And it was great. Like I said, the Tide defense was one of the top 3, I'm sure, in all of college football because they only gave up 8.2 points per game that year. Phenomenal. We weren't scoring points left and right, but man, we could shut anybody down in the country. Going into that game, if you're a Bama fan, you knew we could hold anybody in check. This hat also kept going through the 2012 national championship season, which, if you remember, we played the SEC title game against Georgia, which came down to the last 3 seconds. That was the national championship game. That Georgia team would have gone on to destroy Notre Dame. We beat Notre Dame 42-14 down in Miami. It was amazing, man. A.J. McCarron became the first quarterback of the BCS era to win 3 national championships as a starter / contributor because he'd been there a minute. It went through the 2015 national championship season where he defeated Clemson 45-40. I remember that game was crazy because Alabama used an onside kick, Marlon Humphrey's surprise recovery that completed the shift of momentum, and we had practiced that kick all week. Never made it. Derrick Henry also won the Heisman that year. He rushed for 2,219 yards and 28 TDs. That guy was a beast to go on to be a Hall of Famer in the pros, as we didn't know at the time. Also, this hat was there for the 2017 national championship game where we defeated the Georgia Bulldogs 26-23 in overtime, highlighted by the fact we had no kicker. Tua came off the bench at halftime to lead one of the greatest championship comebacks in college football history. Alabama won its 5th national championship in 9 seasons, cementing one of the sport's greatest dynasties. I remember that was great. It was 2nd and 26, and he chunked that thing and won the game. It was phenomenal. Georgia may have been better than us in that game, to be fair, but the Tide found a way to do it. This hat was there for the birth of my daughter, my marriage, which was great. This hat was there for the 2020 national championship game. We defeated Ohio State Buckeyes 52-24, finishing a perfect 13-0 season. Alabama became the first team in SEC history to defeat 11 SEC opponents in one season. That's historic. Devonta Smith won the Heisman Trophy, becoming the first wide receiver to win the award since 1991, which is Desmond Howard, which is amazing. While Alabama's offense set numerous school and SEC scoring records, like I said, this hat has been with me through thick and thin. It's been amazing. It actually pains my soul to chunk this thing. And I hate it, but it is what it is. So, as you saw in the last video, that hat has been retired, and we got the new one, baby. We got this one. It's a sweet fitted one. I love it. I'll wear it for another 20 years, I'm sure. And hopefully this will see a national championship at some point. We don't know. This is a kind of a goofy throwaway video. Thanks for watching if you watched it. But, that has been through a lot of history. Gonna miss it, and hoping to make a lot of new history with this one.